boy A Gilly back out here. Four Corner, episode 7. You feel me? Made it all the way to episode 7. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And you feel me? This the Four Corners of what makes me me. I'm out here, got my co-host. Not the usual co-host, my nigga Book. He not about to be here this week. And not on no crazy shit, not on no Rory and Maul shit, but you feel me? He about to just be he probably finna be back next week. You know, I'm hoping. But yeah, so got my nigga been on the pod before, so you feel me? I had to have him back. Feel me? This is my guy right here.
But you know the vibes. It's the Prince, it's the network, it's the Prince Network. You already know.
Yes, sir. My nigga Prince. This nigga already know what it is, you feel me? So in the usual fashion, you know what I'm saying? We usually talk about like the weekends and stuff, but like since I haven't seen you in so long, catch us up. Catch the audience up.
For a minute, I just got back from like Miami. I would say I was out there for like 4 or 5 days. It was pretty lit. Not the usual thing because the whole South Beach got shut down because of spring break and all that.
Right.
So I wasn't even out there for spring break. I was out there for completely other reasons. But it was still lit though, cause I actually got to see the real Miami. Like, I went to see I went there, I was in like Little Haiti, which is like Wynwood. Everybody call it Wynwood with the Arts District, but it's really like Little Haiti, semi the hood. But it was lit though. But more of the story, I gotta go back real soon so I can go get my grills, my fronts, cause their prices is way better. Like they say, like everybody get golds out there when they like 16, and they be like throwing their golds out, getting new ones.
Where?
Yeah. So it's like we pretty much getting taxed out here. Like I paid $200 for 3 teeth. Somebody like Miami Nico, this nigga paid $400 for 16 teeth.
Damn.
Cause he was eating with his shit. We went out to eat. He was eating with his shit. I usually take mine out.
Right.
I was like, oh, he got his molars, everything. Like they almost like they permanent.
Okay.
But they still pop out.
Right.
That's why I'm just like, oh, I need that. And they cheap and they real solid gold too. They shine for real, like for real shit.
Where?
Yeah.
You've been doing the grills for like a little minute now, right?
Yeah. Like girls like once I found out I was like born in Texas and all that shit, and I was like, oh, I thought I was lit. So I was doing grills since people was doing like the fake grills. You can get them from like the store for like $15.
Yeah, the little fake ones.
Yeah.
And they have the fake ones you can get online that have like the little like real fake mold that you could like mold that shit into your teeth.
Facts. It's crazy.
Yeah. I remember I was getting ready to get that shit at one point, but I mean, thankfully I didn't at that point.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, they was like, it would just like fuck up your teeth. You wore them all day, every day, but I didn't really do that. I try not to at least.
True. But for me, bro, I mean, at least this weekend wise, I wasn't really getting into nothing too crazy. You feel me? I was just like pretty much, I was just trying to get a little bit like more organized. You feel me? Like I feel like my whole life I just been like moving around too much lately. So like I was trying to get like a little bit organized. Like I organized all my sneakers. Like I had like my sneakers were pretty much just like scattered all over my room because like I'm starting to get like a lot of pairs and I had nowhere to really keep them. So I like slide through the Home Depot on Sunday, grab the John, grab like a little. It's like supposed to be I guess for a garage.
Mm-hmm.
The garage shelves, they're like wire shelves. It's like like 6
about.
shelves. I got that John. I set it up. It set up perfect though, like the perfect amount of space between that and my TV. So it ended up working out real cool. Feeling mad organized, bro. Like now my room actually feels like I could actually like move around. Like
yeah, I feel you. Like the key to life is organization for real. Cause like once you organize your room, you organize everything. It's kind of how you think. It's the same thing about your car. Like when everything's like organized and in a certain place, you can think better. You can move better because you just know where everything's at. And then you also know when somebody was in your room touching your shit too.
Bro, that's not funny that you said that. That's funny stuff that you said that. Cause look, I went in my room, right? So I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what's up with like I go in my room. Like, ironically enough, right? Right before like I leave out for work, I leave out early as hell for work, like almost like 6 a.m. So I leave out for work. I take a picture in my John because I just got the closet the day before. I'm like, all right, you know, it's looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a picture of it, see how it's looking. So I took the picture from like a high angle. All the shoes lined up perfectly in a row, hella kicks. And the next thing you know, I come back from work and I'm like, yo, why these kicks kind of like scrambled around? Like I feel like somebody was in my space, like.
It's good.
And not even that I really care like that, but like I came through and I'm like, yo, like I pulled my sister. I'm like, yo, what's up? You been in my room? Like, not that like I even really care like that. It's just that I'm just like, yo, like it's just kind of weird that you moved it around, like. Exactly. And then she's like, nah, it wasn't me. You can't even tell. It's not like you got cameras in here. I'm like, funny you say that.
Funny you say that.
This morning, you feel me? Like,
yo, it's a light bulb on like Amazon for like $25, but it's shaped like a regular light bulb, but it got a little thing in it and it's a camera. It's like
for real?
It's like a fisheye camera, so you catch everything 3D in your room. That's why I sent it to my brother because he about to move out. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta cop that. That's hard. Like, it's almost like a fake ring light, but you can connect it to your phone, everything, like Wi-Fi, everything.
All right, that sounds pretty valid then.
Yeah.
Where, Yeah, bro. Oh, matter of fact, bro, this wasn't this weekend, but some crazy shit happened, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of embarrassed to even talk about it, bro. But you feel me? This the four corner, this my John. I'ma just, you feel me? I'm gonna just share it with them real quick. So I'm at the gym, right? Literally yesterday, bro. I'm freaking. So you feel me? This nigga know. If anybody know, this nigga know. Like this nigga was even saying, he's like, yo, this nigga working out like he trying to get the NFL or something. I'm like, yo, like you feel me? I'm just trying to get right lately because I was doing the whole working out thing, stopped because COVID, the gym shut down. So I'm like, all right, let me get back on my shit. I get back on my shit. I'm working out or whatever. I'm starting to like, you feel me, getting these gains back. Bro, I'm benching, right? I'm like, all right, I'm busting these 70s like it's nothing on the bench, right? On incline bench. I'm busting, so I start busting the 80s, right? I'm busting the 80s like it's nothing, probably like a cool 6 sets, but with effortless 6 sets. And then I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go to the 90s. Bro, I lift that shit the first time, I'm like, nah, I ain't ready for it. And then like, I'm like, all right, you know what, let me give it one more try. Because sometimes when I give it one more try, I end up being gravy. So I try it, right? Bro, like, I have, like, my girl's little brother with me, right? So he's, like, spotting me from the back. And, like, literally, like, I guess, like, I was pushing too hard and I wasn't breathing, like, in time. Bro, my ass freaking loses consciousness, bro, on the low. Like, this nigga tell me, like, bro, you was low-key kind of going for a second. I'm like, oh, nah, bro.
And
like,
the worst thing is, nobody wants to be that person at the gym. Like, nobody wants to be that guy where it's, like, some shit fall on him. Everybody's like, oh, shit. Yeah, looking at like damn, like
thankfully, bro, when I came to, cause I like this nigga said it was like for like a split second, so like when
yeah,
I came to, like it's not like nobody was like looking at me or anything like that, but I was like, damn, I wonder if anybody saw me.
Yeah,
like,
I'm about to say, luckily you ain't pass out for real, like, and people had to like splash water on you. That'd have been bad for real, like.
Bro, if the ER came, I would have been embarrassed.
Yeah,
I would have had to switch.
You'd have to switch gyms. You'd have been viral, bro. Like
that
or something's around the corner, like that's crazy.
That ass, bro.
That's funny. Bro.
Yeah, shit. But for me, usual four corner fashion. Let's get into the four corner fashion, four corner drip, four corner kicks. Let me see what we got up in here. Oh, I guess let's just start with the kicks, like usual. What we got? Got these
yeah, ugly off top.
Ugly, right?
Ugly off top.
The Yeezy 700. What's this? The V1.
The blueprints.
Yeah.
Bright blue. I thought it was the blueprints. The bright blue.
Yeah, the bright blue is the colorway. I seen them. I said, man, come on now, bro. Like, damn, you can't really.
Nah.
I just feel like the Yeezys, bro, are literally the most overrated shoe. Like, some pairs are hard, but, bro, so many pairs of Yeezys, I just seen them and I think to myself, nah, bro. Like,
the original ones are the best colorway I might have ever seen on a sneaker, period, because they go with everything. Like, the original 700, you could wear those with, like, any airport fit with sweats, jeans, almost any color. But some of the colorways with these, they started getting too crazy. Like, I don't like these ones. There's another one that's like green and purple or something like that. But it's like, yeah, some of the colorways are kind of nasty.
Yeah. These, bro, I just seen them and I was like, damn, like, I just can't understand why. Like, I mean, I guess just the fact that it has the Yeezy name really, like, pushes the shoe to go farther than, like, it really would if it was just, like a general release of just, like, an Adidas shoe. Like, I really feel like if that was an Adidas shoe, like, that would kind of sit, bro. Like,
yeah, that's ugly. This is gonna sit regardless. I think this still gonna sit.
I don't know, bro.
I think this is like the first ugly colorway for real. Like that was like legit ugly.
Nah, I seen a couple ugly ass Yeezys that I thought to myself, bruh.
But like, there's like these gray, bitty, blue, and orange ones that I thought was personally ugly. But then it's like I feel like those are more of like a women's sneaker. Once I started seeing that, I was like, oh, okay. And then it's like I thought it was personally ugly as hell. But then I seen a couple girls wearing them. I'm like, oh, okay, they more for girls. They're not my style. But these, ain't nobody rocking these.
Yeah,
unless kids. That's the only way I can see those.
It's kids. A kid's shoe, all the colors?
Yeah, it's the only way you can see that. Like, that's like a kid's flex. Like.
Yeah, so for me, these definitely aren't really it. But you feel me? Anybody who does want to get these, they do release on April 17th. $240 price tag. You know, a little price drop. I remember it used to be $300 for all the 700s. Yeah. It dropped down to $240, so that's good. But
April's gonna be a good month for sneakers, though.
Yeah, they got some good stuff. I'm about to get more into it. See what else they got up in this.
You got a lighter?
Nah, I was just gonna see if they can get the lighter for us. Like,
yeah. Can they hear it?
I doubt they'll listen.
I'm about to go grab it.
All right, good list.
It's actually perfect timing.
Nah, you good though. I'm gonna hold down the fort. All right. So the next pair. These, bro, these are going pretty crazy. Like, I'm gonna have to just, you feel me, hit the loop-de-loop on y'all, cause, bro, I don't really even know what these are called yet necessarily, but like, They're like an Air Max Plus, which just to say right now, definitely is one of my favorite Air Maxes like that have ever come out. I'm a huge Air Max head. You feel me? With the ring light in the back, you're probably not picking it up like that, but you feel me? These are gonna be a hard one. They remind me of like an OG colorway. Got like the white fades into the blue. I really like that. Any Air Max Plus that has like the one color that fades into the other. So that goes for like any of the 3 OG colorways. That goes for I have one pair like black that fades into white. They got like the tiger, the orange.
The one that fades in the orange, the black that fades in the orange.
The
these
blue.
shits is so hard, bro, because I remember these shits from when I was a kid.
That same colorway?
Yes.
They look like an OG, but I wasn't sure.
I remember they had those ones, like you said, the black that fades in the orange. There's like a gray that fades in the green.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, but those shits are so hard, bro. Like, I really like those ones. Air Max is low-key doing their thing. I seen the next ones, I believe, that you about to pull up.
Mm-hmm.
They're like hard.
The 95s?
Yeah, the 95s.
I like those.
I love those, but it's like the gray is just like it's not like the old gray because the old gray was like darker shades all the way down.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be like the same as the OG, but I guess we gonna get to it more as we come along.
Yeah, but I like these like the orange on the blue. That's
It looks too crispy, like a Michigan.
Yeah, it looks super hard, like 90s style. It really looks like old 90s style, like how people used to wear like not tie dye kind of shirts, but kind of like those faded shirts, and they'd be red all one color, but they'd be like white red, and they get darker red all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Like almost every kid in the 90s, black kid, has to have a picture in like one of those type of shirts. Like
facts. Yeah, I'm feeling them. They look like definitely like a good summer vibe shoe. Throw those on with the shorts.
Yeah, facts.
The basketball
I
shorts.
feel like all of those Air Maxes are great summer shoes.
All
like,
of
great,
them, right?
great summer shoes. That's the way they shaped everything.
Everything to me except the 95s.
Yeah.
The 95 is such a winter shoe. I don't know why. It reminds me of like a boot almost.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Let me see what else we got on here. Speaking of 95s, we got these 95s. Hard-ass 95s. Let me see. What are they called?
The neon green?
Oh, well, I mean, technically, for right now, they're just calling them the neons. But they're not exactly like, because they're not the OG neons,
no,
you
I don't
feel
like
me?
those. Never mind. Because I didn't see the close-up with the Nike on that shit in the front.
I didn't see that either, I'm not going to lie. But does it make the shoe worse to me?
Yes.
A little bit. But all in all, like, when you do, I feel like on foot, it's going to look like a better look. Like, because you're not going to really see the details.
It's 9 times out of 10 that's 3M. So it's, like, reflective. So, like, yeah, you can already tell by the way that, like, oh, shit. But those 2 grays are definitely 3M. So it's like, oh, I dropped the blood. But nah, yeah. I mean, you can get it off. Definitely. You can definitely get it off. But it's like, it's not that same feel because those, like, the Nike on the front just makes it look almost corny.
Yeah, I know what you mean. If it would have had just like a plain gray,
yeah, if it was plain
right?
gray, it would have looked like, oh yeah, this is the sneaker again. I remember the sneaker.
Yeah.
But it's like now it just looks like, yeah, it looks like a concept almost.
Yeah, it does look like
how yeah, I'm not on that.
Yeah. So all in all, they're decent. Definitely a decent shoe to me. A good shoe, I would say, because there's a lot of 95 colorways that I'm definitely not feeling. This happens to be a pair I'm definitely am feeling. I love 95s, bro. Like, I definitely feel like the swag for me for, like, a long time has definitely been, like, the 95s with, you feel me, like, a little bit looser pants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, like, that's just, like, that mix goes together mad well. Like, speaking of that, bro, like, I really got to grab me some Dickies, bro. Like, would you believe, like, me out of all people, like, I actually don't have one pair of Dickies?
Yeah, but you look like you own mad Dickies.
I know, bro, like, the way that I be dressing, but, like, they just happen to all not
You got a Dickie jumpsuit.
Yo, that ass, bro, like, I just be thrifting OD, so I just be having, like, random, like, just regular brand work bands. Like,
yeah, and the way they pants used to be cut back then was, like, mad straight cut.
Hella
like,
straight.
Hella straight. Like, damn near pressed. Like,
yeah.
like,
you know what's
like,
funny?
But they fall different. Like they fall kind of nice.
Yeah.
You see how everybody's doing like the baggy look, like but like the pants are kind of tight, but they do like the extra, like the, I want to say the layered jeans look.
Like this, or like the ones where it's like, what's it called?
But they ruffled.
They're
still like
those
tight
are called extendo jeans.
Yeah, like how everybody's doing those.
Okay.
I feel like those are semi hard. They was because they're originally a women's design.
Yeah.
Like, that's originally a women's design, but it's like they go hard. You can get it off depending on the sneakers, depending on the fit, depending on how you freak it. You can get it off, but
I do feel like those you can get off, but I feel like those are starting to become slowly aged. Like those type of pants.
Facts.
I feel like those are really, really popping hard, like within the last like 2 years.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like it's like they're gonna go up quick and they're gonna go away fast. Like Because the people are already like ODing it. Speaking of what's it called, I don't know if you seen that viral tweet that went like viral, I think like last night, of like the girl tweeted was like, I expected this dude to be a good dad, and he was like dressed like Playboy Cardi, and everybody call him Gay Boy Cardi and shit. That dude,
nah, I didn't even see it.
Oh fuck, I gotta find it. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like people trying to take that whole lot of red punk style too far, because like, only a certain amount of people can do it. You gotta have a certain type of drip to do that. Yeah. That fucking vampire style. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like that rock star shit. Like, I don't know. That rock star made shit is not for everybody. And I feel like certain people are trying to take that shit and run with it, and it's kind of it's turned into an evil world, man.
Yeah, bro. Niggas just be biting too much, and the thing with like that whole lot of red album, like it just has such a different sound that like not a lot of people will really be able to like emulate the way he even like does the things he does. Like he even says it like in songs like I had to switch the whole style. Like you feel me? Like niggas always be on his shit, bro. Ever since he first came out, niggas be like, yo, that nigga Playboy Cardi, he low key, but he popping though. Like niggas be stealing his swag OD.
That's what I'm saying. Like this album, it's like for the people who caught it, they caught it. But for the ones that a lot of people gonna catch this shit late. A lot of people really probably gonna listen to this shit, start listening to this shit this summer. Yeah, like, end of this year.
It's like an outside type of vibe though, like the way the 808s hit and everything like that. It's more.
Yeah,
like
the first time I heard it for real was like I heard it. My brother was playing that shit back to back to back when we was in Miami for New Year's.
Yeah, it's too hard.
And it was like, but like it's just certain songs that I just remember like being drunk and the wind just hitting me, and I'm just like, oh, lot of red, oh, lot of like, oh, this shit is so hard. To play that song you played last night. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's like that shit is hard. Like, and that's the whole vibe. In the music video too. You seen the music video?
For which one?
I think it was Sky.
Oh yeah, it just came out this week.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, I did. Well, did I see it? Nah, I don't think I seen it.
It was the one that was fucking up the whole store?
Nah, my girl was telling me about it, though. I think she seen it.
Yeah, that shit was low-key hard, though.
Yeah. But getting into the next shoe, though. Got a pair of Asics up in here. You know, I don't really talk about the Asics that much, but the Asics definitely a slept-on shoe. Definitely pretty swaggy. Like, this shoe, it's looking more of like an alternative to, like, if you're looking to get some New Balances, but you're not really trying to be on some, like, everyone has New Balances. And, like, these are, like, definitely a cool alternative to me because, like, they look a little bit different, but they have the same type of vibe, like the 990 vibe with the gray. These are going to be, oh, by the way, they're called the Asics,
what, Gel
Kayano? The Gel, Asics Gel Kayano 14s.
Yeah, I like that mint. That little mint green.
Both of these.
Yeah, that mint green is hard, though.
Yeah, I'm really feeling both heavy just because, like, you can really get these off, like, summertime, white socks.
Yeah, that's a, like, freaking shorts and, like, fucking white tee fit.
Yeah, right?
And it's smooth and it's crispy, though.
Throw on the fitted?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like that mint. That mint green. Yeah, that mint green is real nice. Because Asics been doing their thing with the colorways.
Mm-hmm. They just slept on.
Like, yeah, they just super slept on. Because people were like, I don't know. I'm telling you, people were scared of going outside their range with sneakers. They ain't ready to do it until somebody else do it. For real.
Yeah. Like me, I'm thinking about copping a pair of, I guess they're pronounced like Merrells or Morels. They're like a, similar to like a, if I had to describe it, I would say it's like a mix between like a Croc and like a Yeezy foam runner. They're like hella holes in it, like just like a similar to like a Croc kind of shape, but like looks enough different to the point where like you would kind of say like, oh, that's not really like a Croc. But whatever, I like seen them. I'm like, dang, bro, like right and they were right at DSW for like $50, bro. You can't really go wrong with that. Like they had the white pair, the black pair, and the green pair. But the green and black were the only ones I've seen in person. The white were the ones that were really hard that I was thinking like, dang, I would cop those. They showed a picture actually. It's like kind of surfacing a little bit. It's like a Yeezy foam runner on top, and then a Croc, and then the one on the bottom, the Morel.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it, now that you actually explain it, I seen the white when I used to work at the airport. I seen a guy walking around with them shits. But it's like I'm just not personally a Croc person because I just feel like they make your feet sweat. Like I just feel like they look like they make your feet sweat, and I feel like most people don't wear them shits with socks. So it's like you ever heard that sound of rubber? It's like that's all I just picture it. People wearing Crocs. That's that sound like it almost sounds like Squidward walking like.
But you would wear the foam runners though, no?
Yeah, I wear the foam because they're just swaggy though. They just look a little bit more like
cool. Right?
Yeah, they look a little bit like the way they fall with sweats and everything. They look a little bit more drippy. Like Crocs, you gotta put them shits in sport mode and all that. It's like I don't know. I feel like Crocs are like nursing shoes.
Yeah.
And like old people shoes, like.
But these ones, I feel like these Asics are really hard because look, like think about as if its competitors like the 990s, right? Those go for about $160, $170 retail. These releasing on April 1st. Literally, a measly $140. You feel me? You can't really go wrong with that. At that point, it's like a clean ass shoe. You got a clean colorway for the summertime. You know, it's not too high with the price. Like it's still like a higher price for like that kind of sneaker, but it's it's still lower than like what you're gonna pay for a New Balance, and you're gonna not have the same shoe on at the. You feel me? When you pull up to the freaking function, you're not gonna have the same New Balance that everybody got. You feel me?
Exactly.
You pull up with that with the pink brim.
Yeah, that's not a bad price at all though, for real. That's not a bad price at all. $140.
The shoe's good, but the price validates it even more.
Yeah, and they be taxing for the New Balances and all that shit now, cause they low key starting to get hot.
Yeah, they really are. You seen the Jown pair? It says like JJJ Jown on it.
Oh, and they like yellow, I think blue and red or some shit.
They got like a couple pairs, but I know like I'm talking about like they got like a green pair and then like I forgot what other color. It's like a green and like a beige, clean as hell. It looks like more of like a premium like material on it, like with the suede.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why they charge extra for the Jowns. But yeah, on to the next kicks though. Got some dunks. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise.
These Jowns called the Team Greens.
Yeah, but the dunks are going crazy right now though.
Yeah.
Cause they about to drop those mint ones at the same time too.
Yeah.
They about to drop those mint ones at the same time too, I believe.
Wait, which mint ones?
The mint dunks, like the they're
like
with
the white.
Yeah, the white. They supposed to drop the 16th.
I those are women's pair, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, but I believe it, but they're supposed to drop the same time as those the green ones you about to pull up.
All right. Well, it's not really pulling up. Oh no, here it go. All right, here it go. Super crispy shoe. You feel me? Dunks always a crispy shoe. You can't really go wrong with the dunks. Just a low pair, perfect for the summertime. Just same as last summer, perfect. Pretty much like pull up to whatever really event you want with these. You can pull up to the club with the dunks. You can pull up to really wherever, like cookout. You're not looking like you're trying to go too hard with the designer, but you feel me? You're not looking like it's too regular.
Dunks are like super crispy.
Yeah, I love dunks, bro. I'm just trying to get more pair.
You can wear them just to ball. You can wear them to a regular function. You can skateboard in them shits. And it's just like it's a light flex because everybody be like, oh, them Jordans are hard.
Yo,
nah, they're not Jordans.
This is literally today, bro. Literally today.
I'm telling you, you can stop people with them shits all day.
Bro, literally today, like I'm showing my boy these shits on FaceTime because you feel me? Shout out my nigga C Wiz. The nigga hit me up. He like, yo, you feel me? He just tapping in real quick. Feel me? And then like next thing you know, like this nigga like I'm like, yo, feel me? Pete the kicks. And this nigga like, oh damn, like yo, I think my boy just got those. He asked him and he like, nah, like he shows him. He's like, oh nah, I ain't got those. He's like, I think those are dunks. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, these dunks.
Yeah, nigga, these dunks. You feel
Matter
me?
of fact, let me take the shoe off real quick. Show these niggas.
Shoe cam.
Just for me, kick check real quick. Nigga just got the I was talking about this in the pod a couple weeks ago. And they got the All-Star dunks. Pretty hard though. Like got the patent leather, going crazy.
They glow in the dark, right?
Nah, they don't glow in the dark.
They look like it. Nah, they gotta glow in the dark that color. That looks like a glow in the dark green.
I would hope. You see how it's almost like a zebra print on that job?
Yeah, I would say definitely in the neon. Like probably like a black light, that should look crazy.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's definitely facts. Yeah, but yeah, bro, like these dunks, the Team Green is definitely a good cop. Obviously it's gonna be super hard to grab them, bro. Like everyone has so much issues with the distributors, with all the sneakers, like the freaking limited release shits, like between like sneaker app, between all that shit, bro. Like niggas are getting heated, bro. It's gonna be fucking. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but obviously like these companies have to know that they're having these issues. You feel me?
Yeah.
Down to like raffles and all that stuff. Like, bro, how are you about to be like joining a draw, right? And this shit's already sold out. You feel me? Like, how is it sold out and the draw barely even started? Like, it's like it'll be like a 10-minute draw. 3 minutes in, like the size 10 be sold out. I'm like,
it'd be like, I'm telling you, it's probably going back to like my brother used to work at like Foot Locker or like Foot Action back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the finesse was, it was like, all right, sneakers were released, but you'll get 100 pair of sneakers, right? You get 100 pair of like the dunks, right? Dunk lows. But you'll get 5, like first of all, they go by your area and then they see like what sneakers you sell the most of. And then they'll be like, all right, you'll get 5 9.5s, 5 10s. Then it'll go like that, and I'll be the 100. So the store would say we got 100, and they do the raffle because it's hype. They do the raffle and they do the what's it called, but they only like it's you gotta hope that the people before you ain't your size. and that they don't sell out those sneakers.
Yeah.
But before, when they used to do it, like I think like Kicks USA before it turned into Snipes and Linden, they used to do it like that. But like they would let you know, they'll check it off, and once they sell their last 10.5, they'll come outside and they're like 10.5 is gone.
Damn.
And then you just gotta, you just be like, fuck. You just gotta get out of line and be like, damn, go to the next store. Yeah. But it's like, that's pretty much what these online stores, these online people are doing. And they just not really telling nobody that. That's pretty much what it is. Like, yo, that's why everybody's getting the sneakers app and trying to hit the same button. But it's like, these niggas probably really only got like 20 pairs of sneakers in their size, max. Probably 10. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you finessing that shit is if you the fucking... what was it? The vice president's daughter, her son.
That nigga
was finessing that shit like a motherfucker.
The VP.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was finessing crazy, bro.
He was just trying to flex too hard. That's why he got caught up.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. How you about to be doing dirt and posting it, bro?
They got the lighter like this. They took the lighter.
Oh, they took the lighter?
Yeah, they took. She just came in. You ain't see?
No. Yeah, bro. I was probably looking at the screen or something. It's crazy. But yeah, let's hop into the cars corner. You feel me? Getting straight into it, we got the Hummer, talked about a couple weeks ago, the new Hummer EV right around the corner, about to release real soon. And honestly, it is so damn hard, bro. Like, that EV jump is really going crazy because, like, look, it's about to have, like, mad horsepower, but it's electric horsepower. So it's going to be, like, what, I believe,
like the Model X almost.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like similar to that. Like they're saying like it's supposed to like speed wise, it's about to be up there with like the Hellcat Durango with like the that's what I'm saying, bro. With like the Model X. Bro, look, so I can't even pull it up right now, but I remember I think it's 830 electric horsepower is supposed to be in the truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
The standard truck. But then the standard pickup truck, is supposed to come with 1,000 electric horsepower. Yeah, so that's crazy. Like, I don't know how much that's really like.
Yeah, that's a lot because the Hellcat is like and I think the Scat Pack is like 720 horsepower. The Hellcat is like 800, and then the Demon and all that shit. That's when you hitting 1,000 horsepower and all that shit. So like that's some fast shit. Like that's some really really fast shit. And I gotta seen like a little commercial. It was like a fucking 3-second commercial. That shit was like one truck can change the world. Then what about two? And they just showed like the silhouette of the car. I'm like, oh, that shit was about to look like the H3.
Yeah,
it's pretty much about to look like the H3. And that's what you're saying, but now it's electric. It's about to be curtain.
But the interior, you seen the interior?
Nah, I didn't see the interior.
Bro, the interior is going crazy. Like, that's definitely like a big highlight of it too. Like, I don't know what's up with the Wi-Fi, my nigga, but today this joint is slow. Shit, fuck it. I'm gonna just grab it to you, I guess, into the lows, bro. Pretty much like, it's like, you know how Tesla has that real simple, clean, nice big screen in there?
Yeah.
This is like, you feel me, not like minimal like that. Like, it's more like it's like you're in like a cool ass, like, modern luxury tank almost. Like, it's like the screen goes across the dash.
Fact.
You got like...
pretty much almost like how the pickup is. Yeah, that shit is hard though. Like, it's like real nice. Like, real nice. Almost like a sleek design type. Like, the only thing is, like, only difference is, the only thing that I personally like just a little bit more about the Durango is just, like, it's just the way it sounds.
I knew you were going to say
like,
the sound.
That's literally the only way is the way it sounds. Because, like, don't get me wrong, you pull up with the Hummer, everybody's like, oh, shit, that's the new Hummer. That shit is hard. Like, whatever. But it's like, Durango is like, niggas gonna hear you from blocks away.
Right. And
it's gonna be a whole different sound, like a whole different vibe. And it's like, yeah, you shake the block when you play with the Durango. When you play with any type of SRT, any type of anything, you shake the block and people looking at you different. People looking at like, who is this nigga? What does he do? I want to know what he does for a living.
They have the best, I think they have the best, like, of their, like, I feel like the SRT definitely has, like, one of the best sounding VEs right now.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
All the Hellcats sound like some of the best sounding VEs right now. For
yeah,
sure.
they I feel like there's nobody really touching them. Because, like, okay, of course, like, the Camaro SS, that's cute. That's still hard. Don't get me wrong.
The ZL sounds good though.
But it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong. That sounds good as fuck. But it's like nobody's touching Dodge because they just got so many. Because like it literally just goes by like, you get the Demon, the 392, the Hellcat,
yeah,
then the fucking Scat Pack. So you have so many different options. Like,
what's happening to the audio?
No idea.
Where that nigga Ray?
I have no idea. He just walked in and walked out.
This nigga, bruh.
This guy.
Oh.
There you go.
Alright, we good. Thankfully. I would have been sick as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah. Alright, but we cool enough. Yeah, but what were we saying? Oh yeah, how got Durango?
Yeah. But yeah, because the Durango interior is mad nice. It's like a 6-seater though, because it's like front seat, passenger seat, then like the back seat. It's like that middle seat, but it's not 3 rows. It's like front seat, back seat again. And then the back seat has like the 3 rows kind of, but it's still kind of tight because it's still technically like a sports car.
Yeah.
But it's still a 6-seater. You can still have like about 6 people in that bitch. It's pretty much like if you try to take a nice little road trip, you take like a 6-hour road trip, 3-hour road trip. That's the shit you want to take, like, and you'll get there quick as hell, like quick as shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, aside from the gas that you about to pay to get out of there.
Facts. That's the one thing. That's the one thing you're gonna be paying. Like, oh man, because it's a truck and it's a fucking V8.
Yeah, so at that point, pretty much, I'm looking at it like, do you want to sound good and pay hella bread for the what's it called, for the gas, or do you want to be dead silent, but still, you know, for me, still fast as hell, dead silent.
And you can compete. You're right.
Yeah, dead silent, but you have like, you feel me? You don't gotta get gas and all that shit. That shit electric. You good?
Yeah, you kind of can't beat that. You kind of can't beat that, and that's another reason why I also do like the Tesla Model X.
Yeah,
because like it's almost the same thing, and they're fast as shit.
Especially if you get the long range, you won't have to really worry about charging as much.
Exactly. But I think it's like a charge lasts you mad long, I believe. I believe so. I believe a charge lasts you like 6 to 10 hours, and it's like, nigga, you drive more than 10 hours in a day, like.
Yeah,
all this nigga does is look at drip all day.
All
you got, this nigga got 6 tabs open.
All
it is drip. All it is sneakers, is pants, and all it is drip. Like, he don't look at nothing else.
That's funny as hell. He not lying. But yeah, I'm feeling like that could probably make the Wi-Fi a little faster. But shit, it's not. But let's keep going. What else we got up in here? Yeah, but the electric 830 horses, I gotta just give that a second, bro, because literally, like, that's gonna be feeling like your back is gonna be pushed against that seat, bro. Because look, it's gonna be all-wheel drive, bro. Your back is gonna be all up against that seat. It is gonna be heavy vehicle, but still, like,
you gotta test drive these bitches.
Exactly.
I did a Tesla test drive. Those are free. You can do that in like Scotch Plains.
For real?
Yeah, I did it for my birthday.
Which one did you do?
The Model X.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the dude was cool as hell too. Like, he let me put it in sport mode. He let me like really push that shit, and I was just like, oh, like it's fast, and it has like almost like a launch mode. Like, you hold the brake and you hold the gas. You hit the gas and then it locks up, and you just let go of the brake and that shit just shoots off.
Damn.
And I'm just like, oh, this shit is fast as fuck.
It's hella fast, right?
Yeah. So it's like I'm telling you, just sign up for it. Like, you can go to Tesla website right now, sign up for it. It's free. They'll schedule, let you pull up and just drive it. Like, you don't even gotta. You don't gotta have no money in your pocket.
Damn,
like, people don't
putting me on. You putting all of us on.
I'm telling you, you can do that. Yeah, because like my thing is like, yo, you might as well just drive it, just see how it feels, manifest it real quick. Like,
right.
That's why I try to rent them shits too. Like, I literally just created an enterprise account. I'll be like renting cars when I go places. But I try to rent the nice cars, and then like they give you points, and then eventually like my fucking brother was like about to get a whole Porsche, like a 911 Porsche, just to drive around in, and it's like off of all points.
Damn.
And it's like that's fire. So it's pretty much like you're getting your bang for your buck versus just like bullshit.
Yeah, bro. The Porsches, honestly, bro. Like me and my girl seen this Porsche the other day, bro. That Porsche was looking crazy, bro. Like, that was the first time in a long time I seen a car that I literally didn't even know what it was, bro. Like,
well, I was about to say, what was it, like a Panamera?
Nah, bro. It was some kind of like, it was like a 911 style, but it was definitely some other shit, like some like rare type of, because it looked crazy, bro. Like, either it had a kit on it or something, because it looked insane, bro. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, John looked crazy.
Nah, Porsches are nice as fuck. They nice as fuck. I remember my boy, shout out to fucking Cuddy Zay.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga OD'd. He bought a Porsche from a junkyard. That shit was like, I think it was like $1,000, but it was an old body Porsche, like old John. And that shit used to be fast as fuck. Like, it was fast. I remember one time we was like driving to like the club and shit like that, and he like geared that shit, and like the wheels kind of came up for a second, but he had to sell it because it was like, it's a Porsche and it's old school, and he trying to fix it, and it's like everything costs a whole bunch of bread, and he sold it to like an old white dude.
Right.
I already know that nigga took it and did whatever he did with it. Like,
yeah. Damn, bro. That's the thing with buying an old whip, bro. You just don't really know what to expect, bro. Like, because before this, before I was whipping my whip right now, I was whipping, like, the BMW. And you know what the BMW was like?
Yeah.
It was like, that's just crazy, bro. And I was only, like, at at the time it was probably only like 10 years old, like 11 years old. Like
Yeah.
a car will really depreciate depending on what car it is and like how well it's maintained.
Yeah, I say it all depends on the owners and who owned it before you and what they did to the car. Cause I remember I bought like my first car I ever bought. I spent $700. Bought that shit from a junkyard, and it was an Acura Integra.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it was like, but I remember I drove that shit for like 2 years. I pretty much drove that shit to the dirt. But I remember like I was driving it to work one day, that shit just stopped. I was at the stoplight, tried to hit the gas and turn. That shit was like,
damn.
I was like, damn. Like I finally showed it to people. I showed it to like the mechanic. This nigga was like, bro, you were riding with the nigga whoever was trying to fix the car. You know the poppies be having it. They put the left axle on the right side. And so I was riding around that for like 2 years. So that's when my alignment was always off. Like my transmission got fucked up. It was grinding up my thing. I'm just like, wow, I could have been in a bad accident. That shit could have popped off. Like,
yeah, low key.
So it's really all dependent on like who owned the car before you. And having the money to take your shit to a shop once you get it. Yeah. Because I was on some broke shit back then.
Yo, do you remember the time you was about to let me drive that, John? When I was like hella young?
I think that's funny as fuck. I believe so.
Bro, like, I think I was maybe like 12.
That's funny as fuck.
Maybe
I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. Because I think you said your homie let you drive one of his cars. And it's like, because my thing is like, because like cars is like, I was telling her, I'm like, cars like toys, bro. Like, me personally, cars like toys. And my mom get mad every time like I post videos like doing shit with cars, and she be like, "You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't what's it called?" But it's like I always do it when I know I have a clear road, when I can see and all that other shit. Don't drink and drive, but but no, for real though. But it's like they're like toys though. But you just gotta know what you're doing. Like that's really all it is. You just gotta know what you're doing, and you just gotta give somebody like the trust to really like drive that shit. Because if you don't get somebody the trust to drive that shit, the car will own them, and that's how people usually crash. Like that's honestly how people crash. Like my boy crashed his bike that way because it was like a fast ass bike. Yeah. And it was like his first time really riding it, but it was just like you either have the confidence to pull this shit off or this shit is gonna own you, my nigga. And yeah, it's life.
Would you ever get a bike?
Hell yeah. I was actually trying to cop a Grom like ASAP.
Oh, a Grom? Yeah. You don't need a license for that, right?
You
bike
do.
License?
You do, supposedly, I believe. But
that's a Honda, right?
Yeah, but you can go to the little dealerships and pay $500 down, $50 a month. They like $3,000. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Or you can buy. I was on Facebook Marketplace. They're like $2,000 on there. I was gonna buy one the other day. But I'm just thinking like that's kind of unnecessary right now. But yeah, at the same time, they're still kind of cool as fuck.
Especially for the summertime. Even if you have for the summertime, then sell it after the summer.
That's my biggest thing. I'm like, yo, it's perfect for here. It's like, nigga, we got 1 in 9. We can get through like 4 cities on 1 in 9, like 4 little towns. So it's just like, and if you have enough people, you can ride out to New York and like take over your little road. And I know enough people who got them shit. So I'm just like,
with Groms? Yeah, or just bikes in general?
Yeah, like with Groms and bike. My boy has like a Ninja, so that nigga would dirt me. So it would be almost no point to even ride with him. Like, right. But yeah, I definitely want to get a Grom sometime.
Yeah. My boy was trying to get a Grom one time. Matter of fact, I think he was trying to get like a Honda Ruckus. You know what that is? Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to get the Ruckus. They're like cheap though. Like it's valid because like you can get like a brand new one for like kind of pretty low price.
My thing is like, because when I'm not saying nobody really knows, what people don't really pay attention to is when you go to Miami, those are the little shits that people be renting. They have scooters, the little Ruckuses, and they have the Honda Groms that people be renting for like $200 a day. And I'm just like, let me not say nobody's smart enough, but by the time this comes out, I should be doing it already. But it's like, nobody's smart enough to be buying these shits and just taking them to Jersey Shore and doing it. They're doing the same thing, but I don't know if we have the same like laws and shit that Miami has or whatever. But it's like, it's literally almost the same thing. They're like little $1,000 bikes and people rent them for $200 a day. Do the math. 365 days in a year. Exactly. It's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. There's mad ways to get paid, bro. It's crazy. You just gotta find something to lock in, especially something like useful like that. Yeah. People want to ride around. People want to, you feel me?
That's the biggest thing.
It's mad fun. You feel me? Enjoy the weather.
Facts. That's the biggest. That's the main reason why I want a little Grom or some shit like that. Cause like, I'm not like a super rider. Like I'm not gonna be riding like AC and doing all that shit on the motorcycle all day. But it's like when the weather's nice, I'm just gonna jump on that bitch. Like, go to the store. You feel me? Like, just go take a ride somewhere. Cause they're like, I don't know, it's cool.
Facts. But getting back on track with this John a little bit. Last thing I want to kind of talk about with the cars is like they got this new Subaru, right? The new BRZ is coming out, right? So it's got like a completely different body. I think it has like a little bit more horsepower, so it's like 230 horsepower. Um, which is still like, you feel me, low. So they got that junk coming out. Like that's like actually set up and everything, but they had a little like teaser type of thing being shown that had like a sportier version on the body, right? And it had like a little STI badge, but you had to zoom in on the picture to really see that it says STI. So that means if they are gonna do like the STI version, which they've never done before, like how like the FRS and the BRZ, like they were always like a pretty good looking car, but like it's just they weren't like nobody really wanted them like that because they weren't fast.
Yeah.
Like they look way faster than they really are. So now if there's an STI version, it might not be looking like, too bad of a cop to me. Like,
yeah, it might actually be like a fast car.
Yeah.
It's like Subarus, like, niggas get them and they fix them up. And they mod them and they go crazy. You get what I'm saying?
Fast.
So it's like, I feel like if they long overdue for a sport version.
Yeah.
Like, they super long overdue. But I guess they're technically rally cars. But like, I don't know. Because Subaru, like I said, their body kits look nice. They almost look like fucking BMWs. Like, their body kits are nice. They sound good when they mod it up and kit it up. But it's like they don't really be hitting for real. that's the biggest thing. Like, they don't really be hitting for real. That's why I be like, I can't stand like a loud had this Honda. It's like they like Honda body kits and shit. Sometimes they look crazy. They look really really good.
I know.
But it's like they sound crazy, but they don't go nowhere.
It really just depends. Some people, it's really 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 rare. But some people do have Hondas that are actually like fast. Like people will really build them up to like no cap like 600 horsepower, 700. Not I wouldn't say 700, like 500-600. And in that little ass John, that John's gonna feel crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you gotta damn near break that shit to do it. Like you gotta take the seats out. You get what I'm saying? That's why I was like, that's why the Dodgers and the shits be winning, because it's like, man, that shit is like you can have 5 people in that bitch going 800 horsepower, like full speed in 60 seconds, like crazy.
That's facts, bro. But moving on to the gaming side, the gaming corner, we got Apple just added 30 new games to the Apple Arcade subscription service. Have you heard about Apple Arcade?
Nah, actually I haven't.
It's pretty much like a subscription thing where it's like you pay them like I think it's like $5 a month, and like they'll like have like options for like mad games, bro. Like I think right now they have like they added 30 games, so I think that makes like over like 180 games.
I want to say that shit that everybody's playing like Mario Kart and Bingo and all that shit on right now.
Maybe, I'm not too sure. Like it's pretty cheap though, like to get it like for the subscription, and it has like mad games that you're just like offered. And the thing is like all the games have no ads. So like you ever play a game on your phone for free and it be having ads and like in-app purchases. These don't have in-app purchases or ads. So it's like you just get the game straight up.
Yeah, I said, all right, that's a flex thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something cool. So they just add like 30 new games. I don't really know too much about that because I haven't like really tapped in with it yet. But like it's pretty valid to me. Like.
Yeah, I just know people been playing like Monopoly and Bingo and like Mario Kart. People actually been playing each other for money on that shit. So
that's how it was with the iPhone games when they first came out too.
Yeah, I used to smack niggas in the 8-ball.
Oh, 8-ball pool, right?
Yeah.
I used to love 8-ball pool. Remember when that was like, bro? I don't know if that was like if it was just me, but I remember that was low key like the weird flirt back in the day. Like it would be like, yo, like you find like a girl, you're like, hey, yo, you trying to play some iPhone games real quick? They be like, oh, but I don't have your number. Oh, you don't got my number? Here.
Here's my messenger.
Yeah, the next thing you know, you texting in between. Niggas trying to slide through on the low, like.
Like I said, that's 2018 flirting.
Matter of fact, I would say maybe even like 2017, like 2016 almost, like way back.
What is that? What are y'all, Generation Z? That's the way y'all used to flirt. It's like, yo, play me in pool, baby girl. Play me in iPhone pool, baby girl.
And this is you already got the message. It's already nothing to hit that. What you doing? WYD for me.
WYD. This nigga funny as fuck.
Damn. So. All right, but yeah, let me see if this loads. All right, so next, let's just let's get into like the next thing. The Washington Post made a I guess like a list of like the best games of 2020. Let's go through a couple of these and see how valid this list is. You feel me? Let's see if it's four corner validated. You feel me? What they got on here? They got Animal Crossing: New Horizons. You never played that, right?
I didn't play it, but like I played it as a kid, so I already know Animal Crossing is valid. Like as a kid, Animal Crossing was definitely valid. So I just haven't played it personally,
old?
and I knew people who used to play it.
Where?
Yeah, because Animal Crossing is like, I think it's like a fucking. It's not like a Pokemon, but it's almost like a Pokemon type of game.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit was lit back in the day.
Yeah, I never played it back in the day, but a couple months ago I bought it for my Switch. I bought this game, the exact one, the New Horizons. So I'm playing it, right? I'm like, I don't know. Like I just started playing it. I'm like, I guess I probably got to get deeper into it, but I'm like, I just don't really like have like the urge to keep playing it. I don't know why.
Thanks.
Like, so for me, for that to be on the list, I can't really judge it that hard. Cause yeah, I did have the game, but the fact, bro, like I didn't really play it that much, so I just stopped playing it after probably like a little bit. Like got like a little bit through. Like I just didn't feel like, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I had like the urge to keep going with the genre. You feel me?
Thanks.
All right, but next thing we got The Last of Us Part 2.
Never even heard of it.
You never heard of it? I definitely heard of it. But you feel me? Never played it, but can't really speak on that one that much. Got the Marvel Spider-Man. You played the Spider-Man game?
No, I didn't hear. I heard it was lit though. I definitely heard the Spider-Man game was lit.
People only talk good things about any Spider-Man game.
Yeah, but Spider-Man games are always lit because it's
always
like
PlayStation niggas love it.
Yeah, I'm saying Spider-Man games are always lit, bro.
Yeah.
What is this? Street Rage? No. Damn, if Fortnite on here, I don't want to see it. Oh, Call of Duty was, yeah, I said Call of Duty was fire. I was actually playing that shit the other day.
You fuck with Warzone?
Yeah.
Warzone? Yeah, Warzone's alright to me. Honestly, the thing is, like, I just feel like it's just so much harder than regular Call of Duty.
You gotta have a team. That's all it's about. Like it's Call of Duty on fucking crack. That's really what it is. Cause it's like, I remember Call of Duty used to be lit. We used to just play at fucking, it's like Rust with your regular team or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this shit is like, nigga, you drop, you gotta get guns, you gotta go do, like, you gotta really be nice. You feel me? Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, that shit make me wanna go home and play right now, bro.
Niggas love Warzone, bro. Like, I was playing it for a little bit, you feel me? When everything was, like, on lockdown, when there was nothing open, I was definitely getting up on that Warzone. I was like, ooh, it's free? All right, I'm in there, you feel me? Downloaded that John ASAP. I was playing it a little bit. I'm like, damn, this is, like, a little bit harder than I feel like I remember playing COD, because I'm not really a Call of Duty nigga. Like, I don't really play COD like that, so I'm more of, like, a Fortnite nigga, to be honest.
Facts, I fuck with Fortnite.
Fortnite heavy.
Final Fantasy, that's hard.
Yeah,
I used to fuck with Final Fantasy heavy, but I haven't played it in a minute. Because Final Fantasy did, like, that shit just used to be a hard-ass game to play. Right. Like, it was, like, literally just hard to beat. Like, that's why I would just stop after a while. Like, I feel like I don't know anybody who actually, I think my brother beat it. But I'm not sure if I know anybody who actually beat the game of Final Fantasy.
Damn. I mean, the list, not too long. That's pretty much like everything on there. Like, I mean, at least that like we could like touch on.
Yeah, that's disrespectful that they don't have Fortnite on there though.
I mean, did it come out this year though? Warzone did come out literally like 2020.
Yeah.
I think these are games that just came out in 2020.
True. Wait, when did Fortnite come out? Like 2019, 2018?
Maybe 2018 even, like at the end or something. Yeah. I feel like Fortnite's been big for a while. It's just that I just started getting up with it recently. I was going hard on the Fortnite. What you mean?
This nigga sounds going hard.
Cause, bro, when there's nothing to do, you can just get up on that joint for a minute, bro. You and then the party
you
chat.
You can get lost in the sauce. You can get lost in the sauce with Fortnite, bro.
Hell yeah. But let me see.
Arguing with 13-year-olds.
Damn, me and my niggas trash niggas. But hopping in the rap. We got a little serious. We better switch the tone a little bit. Nigga DMX, you know, obviously this guy overdosed, you know what I'm saying? They're saying that he's in, and I'm quoting, vegetative state. You feel me?
Yeah, that's sad, man. DMX is one of like my favorite people of like all time, like ever. Like I ain't even watched the whole post. I just called my mom like, yo, you gotta look that up and make sure that's not real because I don't like. If anybody who knows me, DMX is literally my favorite person of like all time, like rapper wise, actor wise, like. That nigga's possibly one of the realest. I think a lot of people haven't done shit that he's done musically. And yeah. Like he's literally like one of the possible greatest to ever do it, like ever. So it's like, yeah. And plus I just don't think like DMX not supposed to go out like no overdose.
Yeah.
Like not like that, you feel me? I don't know. But I don't know. So they like I know they said that he was in like vegetative state. Somebody did post a picture, But I don't know if that was like a recent picture. I'm not really sure. I don't know like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I guess we'll see. I know they did like a praying ritual like today outside the hospital. It was like mad people that pulled up. I know his family pulled up, like his kids and all people just made it to the hospital recently.
Okay.
So, shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I remember recently I had just seen before he was going through all this, I seen like a video of like what his concerts used to be like back in the day. I was like, bro, this nigga had niggas
He had some
for
of the best
miles,
concerts
bro.
you ever like seen. Like one of the biggest shit you probably ever seen. The video you probably talking about was like Woodstock.
Well, he had niggas out there for miles.
Yeah, it was like literally as far as the eye can see. That was Woodstock,
Yeah.
and like literally that was like, come on now, who you know doing that? Like that's the biggest thing. Like who do you know like that was rocking shows like that?
It was like everybody knew the words. Everybody was getting up with that, John.
Cause it was like that was the hottest shit in the world. Like to you that was probably like 50 Cent when shit was like people was rapping everything. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like the first 50 Cent like ever. This first nigga to really be like, oh nigga, this is like super gangster rap that I never seen before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, because you never seen nobody be like how DMX was. You feel me? Like, that nigga would really come through and do shows with a dog.
Or,
like, the fuck?
That's tough.
With a pit bull. So it's just like, that's crazy. Like, yeah. They say he used to rob people with a pit bull. Like, that's crazy.
Damn.
So it's like, imagine a dog, like, niggas just got a pit bull so you, like, tell you to take your shit off. Like,
that's crazy.
Because you just don't want to get bit. It's like,
I would not want to get bit.
Exactly. It's like he don't got a gun. He has a dog.
Yeah.
The nigga robbed me with a dog.
And that's harder to believe, too.
Exactly.
Like,
that's the biggest thing.
Is in on it? His dog is a criminal?
His dog is a criminal?
What are you going to do? Lock him up? Take him to the kennel?
This nigga's funny, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, this is still, you feel me? This is still real unfortunate. You know, the whole DMX thing. For me, prayers up to him, his family, everybody. You feel me? I hope everything ends up well because this nigga was like a crazy artist. Like, think about his influence. Like, without him, think about all the people that wouldn't be. Like, bro, there would obviously be no 6ix9ine.
There won't be no 6ix9ine. There'll be no 50 Cent. There'll be no shit. There'll be a lot of people. There'll be no Ja Rule.
I feel like his influence is so big. But I can't get off the top of my head.
There'll be no Playboy Cardi.
A little bit.
There'll be no Playboy Cardi. Like straight up. Like I don't think people understand like his level of influence. But it's like he was like literally one of the first niggas to ever be like super rock star. Like this nigga had a cover in blood.
Yeah.
Can't top that.
Covered in blood. I seen that, John. Man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, R.I.P. Or, no, let me not say R.I.P.
R.I.P. them. This nigga R.I.P. them. He tried to put a fucking DMX pack in the sky,
Let me stop. It's the weed. This man's gonna be smacked. But yeah, you feel me? Prayers up to everything going on with that. So hopping on to the next John. Are you familiar with Hidden NY, the Instagram page?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how it's just like an archive page where it's just like, you know, all the random pictures, kind of like the Four Corner page.
Yeah.
Shout out Four Corner. Literally, they're saying that like, you know what I'm saying, like they had the little like face reveal or whatever, right? So like nigga flips the camera and it's Lil Yachty. So what you think about that? You think it's really Lil Yachty? Like, that's really the person?
I think it's cap.
I think it's cap.
I feel like that's cap because I feel like, don't get me wrong, Lil Yachty a cool nigga. He tapped in. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like. Come on.
Some of the stuff I was just like, nah, I don't think this is him.
It's like, nah, what does Lil Yachty have the time to be like, really, nah.
Even me, bro, my archive page, I be struggling to freaking get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong, I have mad pictures, I understand, like, it's easy. I mean, I say easy to run the archive page, and it might be easier for a Lil Yachty to run the archive page, but still, it's just like, nah, that was probably like a reveal to be like, blow the page up more. Yeah. And it's like, it's almost like a little spoof shit. Yeah. But it's like, nah. No shade to Lil Yachty, but
I mean, they do always be. I did notice that they was always talking about Lil Yachty on that shit though. I did notice like a lot of his fits, because his fits do go crazy, but I definitely notice his fits be on there like.
It's probably one of his peoples.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's probably one of his peoples on some shit.
Lil
Yachty be drippy, but like, I don't know. He be like I don't know. I feel like he be let me not say he be hypebeast dressing. But it almost feel like he be hypebeast dressing sometimes.
Damn, honestly, that nigga Lil Yachty, I feel like his swag pretty hard though. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of time I see him and stuff like ever since the beginning though. Like even looking back to like the first thing I could think of off top, like I remember he used to came through. He was one of the early niggas back when striped shirts was first being the thing before they got like overplayed and shit. Like nigga was coming through the striped shirts. I feel like the Kurt Cobain glasses. I feel like he was early on that shit. He was one of the first people rocking them. The clout goggles.
The clout.
He was one of the first niggas in the clout goggles. You feel me? Just way back.
That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like I do admire his eye for fashion though. Like and he great with his marketing. Cause he did like a little line with Nautica that was alright.
Yeah, I remember that.
That shit was actually alright.
Around like 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what else we got up in here? Lil Wayne and Young Thug was in the stew.
Finally in the studio.
Cooking up like stew.
Yeah, that shit should be hard. It has to be. Like they can't drop nothing mid. Like that's impossible. I just think it's impossible. Like I was thinking the other day, it's like I don't think I ever heard a bad Young Thug song.
I mean, I can understand that.
And it's like to think about that, it's like all right, so Young Thug getting on the track with Lil Wayne, it's like impossible for that song to be bad.
Yeah.
And it's like we probably not gonna hear that song for probably like a year though.
You think?
Niggas gonna forget about that shit. That's going on somebody's album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely going on somebody's album. That shit is not getting dropped like a regular track.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Cause look, like, you remember back when it was almost like people was thinking that they was like big beefing?
Yeah.
Cause like remember like right after like Lil Wayne and Birdman's situation started to get a little weird. Like
he went on.
He slid through with Young Thug, and now he's Young Thug. You feel me? Like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan.
And then he did the fucking Barter 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And he did the fucking the Expeditiously podcast, I think. No, was it? No, he did a fucking $1 Million with the Game with Wallow and fucking Gilly the Kid. And he pretty much said like he was in the studio with that nigga, and that nigga just didn't dap him. Like he just came in the studio and like he dapped everybody in there, and he seen him, like he seen Thug and just didn't dap him up. Like
damn.
And he's like, Young Thug said he just felt disrespected because he's like nigga, you my idol, nigga. Like
damn.
Like, but I'm not gonna say nothing because it's like, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, I'm Thug. You feel me? But it's like, that's why to see them in the studio is like, it's real fire. It's super fire. So it's like, they gotta make something. Cause I'm not saying they technically was beefing, but it was probably some type of animosity there because it's like, this nigga owe me money. He's still my people, but he owe me bread. And then he get somebody, I'm not saying who just like me, but who resembles me, but who also make great music. And then it just looked like he just went on another great run. So it's like, it has to be a little bit of animosity there because they was fucking killing it with Rich Gang for a second. Mm-hmm. Like, with Lifestyle and all that shit was going, it was just like, Lil Wayne was sick for a second. I don't care what nobody said. But
was that the time that, like, Wayne was, like, caught up in, like, legal situation or something?
I believe so.
Because I feel like he was kind of quiet.
Yeah, he was quiet for a minute. That's why it was just, that's why it looked so crazy. Because it was just like, damn, Lil Wayne tied up in this. You owe him bread, supposedly. And Rich Gang is taking over the world. Mm-hmm. So like it looked kind of crazy. Yeah. So it just like, but nah, I'm definitely glad to see them in the studio though. Like that has to be. And Lil Wayne been killing shit lately too, especially like with his freestyles and all his shit. When he did the freestyle over the Drake beat.
The BB King.
Nah, the Chicago freestyle. I think that shit was hard. I was like, okay, we got old Lil Wayne back. He don't look crazy no more. Well, he wear hats. He don't look crazy no more.
The dreads?
Well, yeah, I said when he took the hat off, he looked crazy though. He looked like I don't know. He looked like almost like a crackhead. But
I don't know what happened to them dreads.
I don't know. I think he was trying to do like the Rastafarian thing, like the Basquiat thing. But
I thought it would have been fixed up by now, though, right?
I don't know. But some niggas be like, they be having the dreads and they be going bald too.
Oh.
So it's like you can't really finesse that. Like your hair be thinning at the top and then it be like all the other spots. Some niggas be trying to keep that. It's like, but at the same time, Lil Wayne probably think like, I'm Lil Wayne, I can't not have dreads. Imagine Lil Wayne with a baldy.
I mean, he could get a bunch
Imagine
of
Lil Wayne with some waves, bro. It look like Uzi, bro.
Oh, damn, bro.
Imagine Lil Wayne with a fucking fade. No, he look like Boozy or fucking Flavor Flav. Nah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really imagine any rapper with waves. Like, all these niggas with dreads, I can't imagine none of these niggas with waves.
Do does anybody have waves?
Barely. Pusha Ice-T.
Pusha Ice-T got like the little Brook thing, right?
Oh, maybe he does, yeah. Rappers don't be having waves like that. J.I.
J.I. got a Brook now too, but Justin Combs.
Yeah. He always
the only nigga that live faithful by the waves. That nigga has a wave drink, nigga.
Bro, waves are inconvenient. Wait, what's it? What's
They're
the
inconvenient as fuck, bro. I was in Miami, bro. I'm like, all right, this shit is cool for like a up top nigga in New York, New Jersey nigga. Like, this shit is cool because it's like, I take this shit off. It's not too hot, not too cold. Miami, I'm sweating. I'm just like, bro, this shit is not. I get why everybody out here has dreads because it's fucking hot. You try to keep you maintaining the wave, trying to maintain this shit. This is like you trying to keep the do-rag on you, sweating. This shit is silk on your head. It's like, yeah, it really all depends.
Coming from a nigga who definitely had both, like literally like back to back within days, bro. Like having waves is like you have to sleep with the do rag. You have to like shower with the do rag. You feel me? You gotta watch out with like wetting it. You can't sweat. Like you gotta like if you're gonna go to the gym, you gotta rag up, which is inconvenient. And it's like damn. Sometimes I just don't be feeling like wearing a rag, so I just don't. Like when I wear a hat, sometimes I wear it, but like for the most part, I pretty much lately I just been refusing to wear it. Like right now, I got my waves, but you feel me? I got the beanie on because I just don't really care. Like
And then when you put on your hat, you gotta put on a certain way. Like,
yeah, I just slide it.
Yeah, you gotta slide that bitch on. Then when you take it off, you gotta slide that bitch this way. Like,
yeah,
that's why I was just like, nah, bro. After a while, but the waves they be looking crispy though. That's the only thing because they look crispy with a fit.
Especially when you get the fresh cut.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. The things niggas do. The thing niggas do to be drippy.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I was saying, being a nigga who definitely did both. I feel like the best for like hot weather is probably like a short like taper with the fro.
I think the best thing I had was a fade, probably. I had the dreads, I had braids, I had waves, I had the fade. I think fades are best because like you can have hair.
The flat top.
Yeah, like, almost like the flat top. Yeah, because it's like nigga, you can either just moisturize that bitch and leave it, or you can pick that shit out, call it a day. It's lined up nice, it's crispy, and call it a day. Like you feel me? And then you don't gotta worry about wrapping it up. You can put on a hat. You can do whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Hats do become a little bit harder to wear though.
Yeah, after a while.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I already got a big ass head too, so.
My head little, and I want to kind of grow my hair out a little bit, but like, honestly, like I'm addicted to the waves, damn near, and like I
Facts,
just
so you
I want to be able to wear hats.
You kind of get addicted to the wave because it's like nigga, I done spent all the time to get these shits. Y'all gonna see these hoes.
Yeah, especially when the lines get crispy. But yeah, on to the next, John. So obviously, this guy Kodak Black, his shit got shot up. Niggas was busting at this nigga. Let's see. All right. So the crazy thing is, he posts on IG right on his story. He posts saying, "Oh shit,
He's like, this
is
the car
what
you
you're
should have
supposed to
shot
shoot
out.
at."
Yeah, the Lamborghini truck.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't hit the Lamborghini truck. I believe they followed him. They supposedly followed him from wherever he was at to like all the way to a McDonald's. Cause there's a video of some like a fan that followed him, ironically, and was just like, "Oh shit, nigga, Kodak Black right at the McDonald's, right at the McDonald's." As soon as he said it, shots just started going off, and he just took off. The fan just turned and just took off. I was like, "Oh shit," but I guess they shot up the car with the security and shit like that, and they still had the Lamborghini truck. They ain't hit the Lamborghini truck, so I'm just like, guess they got up out of that water. But them Florida niggas is different, bro, because everybody can have a strap.
Yeah.
And they can have big shit. And, like, nigga, the cops is, like, different out there. You don't see too many cops out there. Like, well, actually, you see hella cops out there. I'm not going to stunt. When I was out there, I seen hella fucking cops. But everybody can have a gun. You can have 5 niggas in a car. It can be 5 guns in that car.
That's crazy.
So it's just like, yeah. I guess, I don't know. People be saying being a rapper the most dangerous job ever. But I'm just like, is it?
I mean, it just depends how you move. And if you like a nigga who don't really like to go to clubs and stuff like that, you don't really be going out too much, then it's really not.
My biggest thing is, like, being a rapper is not dangerous unless you're doing dumb shit. For real.
Like, I mean, the thing is, for some reason, people just like to try to get at rappers. Like, this is the only place where, like, you can get successful and niggas will see you successful and be like, you know what? He popping. I'm about to try to rob this nigga. Watch. I'm be the nigga who robbed fucking Lil Mosey. Watch
but
this.
Even, I think Young Blue even said that shit. Because that nigga was like, nigga, keep security. I don't know why niggas be acting like, niggas be talking about shit about 6ix9ine or whatever the case may be. Because he be talking shit about niggas having security. But it's like, bro, keep your security with you, brother. Like, that's just, bro, that's the reason why niggas got paid for it. Like, nigga, when I used to work at Lust, I watched possibly the richest nigga that anybody ever seen, Floyd Mayweather, walk through with 6 security guards. And Floyd Mayweather, who can beat anybody ass and got more money than all y'all niggas, got 6 security guards. Keep your security guards with you. I don't give a fuck if you got $10,000 in your bank account, nigga. Keep your security guards with you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Because it's like niggas gonna try you clearly, and it's like you the ticket, you the money. Mm-hmm. Like you don't got time to be doing life just because you want to clap somebody or just like at the end of the day, not even as that. Like nigga, you can't watch your back all the time. Like you cannot watch your back when you're taking a piss. Nigga. Like, somebody gotta watch the door. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And that's about the whole situation. Like, Kodak Black, his security got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, his security got shot in the back, not him. Unfortunately, his security got shot, but technically, nigga, that's what you signed up and get paid for. You got paid to get shot. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you, now he probably sitting in the hospital bed, whatever, and they guarantee you his payment probably went up. Kodak Black probably paid for whatever his financial fees were, and hopefully that nigga is not paralyzed or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But that's what you signed up for.
Bro, honestly, not to cut you off, bro, but like, just because when you said you saw like the shit with Mayweather, honestly, bro, like I'm listening to a podcast the other day. I don't remember what podcast it was, right? They were like, yeah, bro, it'd be weird how many times like random people be saying that they seen Floyd Mayweather, and I'm thinking like, damn, now I think about it, but like I seen this nigga randomly like 2 years ago, bro. I'm in Atlantic City, right? Like I'm pulling up to the hotel. I think we at the Hard Rock or whatever. We pull up to the Hard Rock with the casino, John. Literally, like it's like all outside, hella vans, the money team. I'm like, the heck this nigga out here too? Like,
it's a Jay-Z bar. That nigga Jay-Z was like, you might see me anywhere a day in the life. And I feel like that's the swaggiest shit ever. And I feel like for somebody like Mayweather, it's like, to see Mayweather like at the casino, to see Mayweather at certain places, it's like, this nigga's Mayweather. He can do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I'm not saying it's not shocking to see certain people certain places, but it's just like, that shit is like, they can run shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you might see Mayweather, but that nigga ain't see you. That nigga was just walking. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, cause even when I seen him, it's like, nigga, I'm working the club. Nigga, I'm making sure shit is Gucci. But it's like, even when I seen him, I'm like, I was standing right by the section. I'm like, I don't want to miss the nigga. I'm trying to get the video for the Instagram, make the shit look lit, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, fuck, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, like, two big ass security niggas like move me to the side. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Safari walks through. I'm like, Safari? Y'all about to like, yo, like, yeah, I'm like, Safari. And then like Safari walks by me and a bunch of girls walk by me. Then Mayweather walks through with a bunch of chains and shit like that. I'm just like, oh shit, nigga, it's Mayweather coming through here. Like, and I'm just like, oh, all right, I get it now. But it's just like, that shit was crazy. That nigga shut that whole shit down.
Imagine them niggas push you over like, watch out, nigga, it's Safari.
Yeah, it's Safari. I was like, that's why I was really so mad at first. I was like, yo, these niggas really pushed me like out the way for Safari to come through. But it was like, nah, it was Mayweather. Like,
yeah, but shit, what else we got up on here? There's a couple things left. You heard the
hardest song
so you was telling me
the hardest shit out right now.
You was telling me just the other day, you was like, yo, you heard the YB and Namir project? I'm like, nah. You're like, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm like, all right. So then, like, I didn't get a chance to listen to it still, but I'm hearing people talk about this Soul Train song by Namir. I'm like, all right, let me give it a listen or whatever. I'm trying to see, like, what's, like all the hype about, like, it has, like, really, really bad reviews. So pretty much, like, it got, like, what, 16K likes and 148 dislikes?
Yeah, it got, like, 148 dislikes. And then Lil Yachty ain't make it any worse because he tweeted, like, I think on April Fool's, like, yeah, this the hottest song out right now. And then mad people started to retweet him. And then he was like, damn, I can't let this tweet go. I'm joking. So it made it even worse. But like I went to go listen to the song and I'm like, just to, like to replay it. And I was like, it was all right till he really started trying to sing.
Nah, I don't think it was all right, bro.
It was all right for the first like 30 seconds. I was like, I get what you was trying to do. But once you, like, from an artist perspective, once he really, really started trying to sing, I'm like, oh, nah, you tweaking, bro. This wasn't it. This is the one you should have left. Yeah. And this is the one you should have left in the vote and been like, hey, man, fuck it. But if it's going to bring more people to your album, fuck it.
It sounded like he was trying to be on some Sway Lee type John.
Exactly.
I was like, bro, honestly, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not a singer. I do be trying to hit some melodies lately on, like, the songs I've been working on. But, like, that's just because, like, after I listen to it, I'm like, all right, this sounds like I could present this to the world confidently. Like, I would not be able to record what he recorded and say, let me confidently present this to the world. Like, I would definitely have to try.
After listening to
I
that
never really
shit,
would have made it.
I was listening to it, and I'm just like, yo, this sounds like, I'm telling you, the first 30 seconds, I was like, got you. Mm-hmm. Artist-wise, I understand. I see your vision. I see where you was going. Should have paid Sway Lee for the feature.
Facts.
Like, that, you should have paid Sway Lee. You could have got P&B Rock.
Yeah,
you could have, like, you feel me? P&B Rock would have been solid.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap. You could have got Fetty Wap on there.
Mad people.
You could have got Fetty Wap on there, and it would have been perfect.
Shit. Let me see what else we got up on here. Nothing much else, really. You saw Gunna crash the Lamb truck?
Yeah, I seen Gunna crash the Lamb truck. I think
that cream Lamb truck,
hit him.
nice.
Yeah. It looked like somebody hit him on the side.
Yeah.
That shit is trash.
Sucks.
You better have insurance, man. I hope he got insurance. I hope that's his lamb truck.
Yeah.
I hope he bought that lamb truck.
I mean, I would kind of assume so.
Yeah, I would assume so, but but even if you leased it too, technically, he would be good too. They just replace the car.
Mm.
So.
You saw Academics made a car page?
Yeah, Academics cars are kind of crazy, low key.
I didn't even know he had the whips like that.
Yeah, he got the lamb truck. He got the R8 Sport 2021, I think 2020.
Ooh, and he got the G-Wagon.
Yeah, he got the G-Wagon, but that R8 is crazy.
This nigga got the whips.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised, bro.
But I was just looking at Academics page the other day. I was like, this nigga be like promoting beefs. Crazy.
Yeah.
I was looking at this the other day because somebody was talking about shooting somebody, and the other nigga was talking about shooting somebody else. Somebody said, somebody died from this. This could be bad, bro. And it's not saying it's your fault, but it's like you amplified the fuck out of it. But get your bag, my boy.
Yeah, bro. He's making it, bro. Nigga from Jersey, right?
Yeah, he's from New Brunswick.
It's crazy, bro.
He used to live in New Brunswick for a minute. He's a DJ Unity there.
Damn.
That's funny as well. We used to go to Unity there, and he's a DJ Unity there. When he performed that like a man long ago.
Yeah. He do like he started off like DJing in college and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, you feel me? We about to get up out of here though. You feel me? Thanks for if you made it to the end. You feel me? Thanks for staying clocked in. Tune in every week. We're gonna be dropping this John. You feel me? Weekly pods. Every Wednesday, Thursday. That sounds really bad, but you feel me? Follow me on Instagram at Agillyfool, AGILLYFOOL, and then follow the Four Corner page at Four Corner Podcast, all spelled out. And then you feel me? My nigga Prince, I'm gonna let this nigga give his John up.
It's the Prince Network on what? I think all platforms. Yeah, it's like the Prince Network. That's it. The Prince Network. Plain and simple, and OG Prince Charles on Twitter if you want to see me talk shit.
Alright, you feel me? We about to be about to dip. About to see you next week. Alright.
Scoop.